All right, now on to your Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday workout. I would definitely recommend a quicker workout. You're gonna have a quicker warm up since you're gonna have 3 different circuits. All these exercises should be bilateral, so avoid any switching up during the last set. Best set is kind of awkward trying to switch up in 25 seconds. So you have 25 on, 10 off, 3 circuits, 3 times around in each of these circuits. And your dumbbell, high knee with that jump squat. So this one, if they get deep in that range of motion, they can grab by the bar. If not, keep the dumbbell upright and have them grab by the head of the dumbbell. Get five. I'll say let's go with an even number so you get even. So go to 4 to 6 high knees behind, hop up, and then get a jump squat. So getting some power, some cardio. Good one to get the heart rate up on this one. Obviously, if you're not going to do the jump, just go into a calf raise. All right. If you want to play a song, you play Chris Frost, Jump, Jump. You got Beyonce, not Beyonce, Destiny Child's Jump. The club is Jumping, Jumping, so you can have some fun with different songs like that as, you know, your coach sees out. They're going to go to the power bands. Since the power bands are being used in the other workout, we won't, you know, get any ropes out this week. We'll just keep with the power bands. You have your hip hinge with a row, hip hinge, array. That's horse sets. Anytime you do a hinge, you say hip hinge and array. You got that right. So you're gonna hinge, and then as you come up, you're gonna get that row. So getting a bend, you're conquering a bend and a vertical, horizontal pull on that. And you're gonna go to your dumbbell front loaded carry. So any nice watches on, always you don't want the kettlebell to smack against the back of the watch or the face of that watch, turn the face of that watch to inside that wrist, fist to chin, okay? It's not the goalpost, so I don't want to see this here. I want you here, elbows out to your torso. Anytime you do a carry, it's just a walking plank. Just focus on core engagement, press that belly button to your spine, staying tall and strong, posture, lock the elbows to the side as you get that carry. You can go heavier with this weight. If you have a higher surface, like a box, you can put the weight on. That can help them. They can help them swoop it up instead of trying to clean it up, or just be that coach there to help people get there. So it can be a station that you want to start on to help people get their kettlebell up. You know, they might be able to get one, but you might see that the other side is hard for them to get up. So you can hand it to them, or give them a higher surface, like a higher pile box, and place the kettlebells on so you can get up under it as they walk it out. Demonstrations you can use. What's that catwalk song? I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt. So have some fun with it. Go ahead and play that one. We call them the journey twist. We're gonna take away the term Russia and turn it all to journey. But I guess we had to call it the impact twist now. Impact twist. We have to change the name. All right, so that's just taking a surge sandbag, hold that C-sit, going side to side, working the obliques for that 25-second impact twist. Feet elevated. If you want to progress them even more, you can put a light dumbbell in their feet as they work with that rotation, working rotation. Yeah, so you got your single leg. You can get some single leg with that. Bicep curl here. Another way you can, with this one, what you can do is give people, if you have a light super band, take a light super band around their sternum, okay, around their sternum. And again, know your clientele as they're doing that bicep curl. You can give them some tension. And not about trying to pull them back, just give them some tension to engage their bicep as they go into that bicep curl. So usually super band, a light super band for there, that can be a good way to engage with members. And give a special touch. On the station 2, if you have your mitt, get your mitt out, right? So you got the bob and weave. So you want to bob and weave under the mitt. Even if you don't have a mitt, you can always give your arms out like you're going to get that jab and have your members go under your hands. So under, so they're bob and weaving. If you got some Rocky music, throw the Rocky music on. But make sure you're going into that squat. So you want to make sure you're getting that squat. So drop your butt down as you squat down, coming up side to side. You can hold the dumbbell either goblet style or have both of the head of the dumbbells in your hands as you bob and weave. Try to stay low, time under tension. Try to stay low as you go through, weaving side to side. At any point that it gets too aggressive, it can still just even work with their body weight, dukes up, side to side as they bob and weave. Good, some engagement tips. Have your hand there. If you got your mitt, you can go wax on, wax off with them, all right? And then we're gonna work the pecs. So you're gonna go low to high with that crossover. So like your traditional cable movement. We're gonna come up with the power bands, facing away from anchor point. You can give your hands a little, give them an aiming point with your hands. So because you want to come up, hitting the upper pecs on this one, so you're gonna get blood flow into the pecs with the butt. But as you come higher, you're gonna engage upper pecs. So give them an aiming point as they cross over. Arms should start behind them. Come up with that squeeze. Keep a soft elbow.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's the Wonder Woman?
Jeremy, quick question. What does the 25/10 stand for?
25 seconds on, 10 seconds off.
3 rounds. And what do you guys use for a timer?
A clock.
You have a clock on the wall.
Yeah, so man, you guys gotta get a lot of stuff, don't you?
I'm asking some basic questions here because this is
I got you. So
25 on, 10 off, 3 rounds, and then
so
2 to 3 minute break in between.
So this is our clock right here, right?
All right.
This week they have 40 on, 10. So obviously you just started, and then they work for 40. They got 15 seconds transition to the next area in the room. So that runs. So yeah, you're gonna want to get something similar to this, and they're not cheap.
Oh, we have one. We have a Rogue one.
Oh,
but
good.
It's hard to program.
Good, yeah. That one is. These ones are very easy to program, but I think they're like, I want to say they're like $200 a pop for that brand.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the timer. That's how we keep time.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You don't remember the old Wonder Woman show where she puts her bracelets up like this?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
Fine.
you put that song on and Kristen demonstrates. It's a hit.
There you go. As almost Christmas time, you can knock me up Christmas time, Halloween, so you can come in with your Wonder Woman. That's good for Amanda. She's all about that. All right, I like that. Look at it. The feedback. All right. So the kettlebell push-up. I know everyone got like different style kettlebells. I really like using the larger ones, definitely use the bigger kettlebells on this one. Ours had that flat side, so having that flat side on the ground, we definitely get more tricep focus because it's almost similar to doing like a diamond push-up, but using that as your hands on it, going down, coming back up. Again, there's different variations, so people who haven't mastered a push-up, just have them do a regular classic push-up from the ground or elevated surface. If you have the mini band, a huge game changer for members that struggle with the push-up, they make them feel like they're getting better in them, is have them put the mini band above their elbow, lower their sternum as they make their way through this one, all right? So they can help them get it up. They can drop to one knee or drop down to both knees on that. Make sure the butt travels with them, no butt stuff behind. So no butts in the air as they get the push-up. The butt should come with you. Lock them hips in. Another one too, if you do find members putting their butt in the air, you help them guide them wide their hips. They drop their butt, keep their butt in line with their shoulders down, all right? And then we're gonna go into a hip bridge pullover. So working the sandbags, you're gonna work the lats on this one, get some pec work as well as you get that pullover motion. If you feel fancy, you can always incorporate, a pullover with a leg raise. So they can add some more core to that too if they want to. If not, just keep it with the hip bridge with the pullover there. Nothing really exciting about that. It's pretty simple. Any issue with their shoulder, go to a scapular floor slide or a wall slide. The ITY, I always like to play in like, Queen Latifah, UNITY. Unity is huge, right? So you're just forgetting the U and I. We have the INTY. So have some fun with that. Okay, that's that one. There we go. Shoulder mobility. A lot on the shoulders, I wouldn't recommend really like, again, if you have someone that's strong and a Jedi, you can also use a super band on this one too. But with it being a lot of shoulders, you might just want to, hey, walk the feet in closer if you do want to progress it. And you see people like using their back, they're looking like a worm, telling them to back their feet up. Like it's not about that, it's about really working on shoulder mobility, going through that movement smooth. And then our last round, we're gonna have your kneeling squat to overhead, kneeling squat to overhead press. You can play bad boys, because you're down on your knees, come back up, right? So, exhale on that press, hip drive, squeeze your cheeks at the top of that. And you're gonna have your squat with a high row. So working the traps on this one. come up high, like you're putting your bandana on. So put that bandana on with the high row. So you want to aim high, not low. Obviously, if it causes trouble with the shoulder, then just stick with a squat with a row. Two distinct movements, squat first and then come up with the row. Don't try to do a little scroll. We don't want no scrolls. We want you to squat, finish the squat, high row, control the movement. Kettlebell wood chop. Just it could be aggressive. Again, go lighter with the weight. If at any point it becomes too much, just do it good morning. Avoid ending with the back. But you want to avoid hyperextending. That's where people get hurt in like kettlebell swings or any chops and stuff because they want it when they come up, they want to get that hyperextension. Lock the hips in, fully hip extend, squeeze your cheeks right back down. Focus on lower back health. And then you're gonna have your bear hold with a push. So you can challenge pace on this one as you come up with the surge fit fighters. You have fit fighters, use surges, sandbags. If you have plates, you can use a plate on this one, like a 45, 75-pound plate. If you don't have, just if you need more option when it comes to equipment, you can utilize those things. So you're gonna hold that quadruped position, bring your knees off the ground as you hop up into a squat, let it push it right back down. So you get challenge pace on that one. And then a Superman plank. It's been a while since we did this one. So you can play the Superman song. You're gonna come to a more like a crouching motion as you come down, and as you come out this, you're gonna come up, hands overhead, like you're falling out, come right back down. So it's been a while since we did this. If having the hands on the handles is just too much, have them bring their hands on their wrists, their forearm, onto the soft part of the TRX. It might be more comfortable for them to come up and back down if it's too much with their hands on that one. So you can play any Superman song that there's out there. There's definitely some on iTunes. Download them, have some fun with that. If you need a 6 station, I would definitely drop down to 2 circuits, not 3. So you can pick and choose which circuits you want to use. And you work with Bosu balls, your Bosu ball bicycle, push away, work on some pace, speed, mountain climbers, fully extend the legs out, bring your hands in. They can drive your knees into your hands and make sure they're getting their knee drive with the mountain climbers on that one. So if there is a big session and you need to add that 6 station, I'll recommend doing 2 circuits and add a 6. And then our finisher will just be a classic hit, 20 on, 20 on. So you want to go all out with a sprint. If you have space in your room, they can utilize room and sprint. This would be a good time too to take a super band around the waistline. You can hook super bands up to a dumbbell rack, have your members go into it, and as they just chop their feet, pump the arms as fast as they can. And then you're gonna go slower with the touch of floor jacks. If they want to progress it, they can definitely add the hop. If not, just walk it out. Bring the heart rate down. That next 20 second, the third 20, go right back into the sprints as fast as you can. So that will be your Saturday or your Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday workout. And then